If you're a lineman in charge of keeping the lights on, Grainger understands that you go to great lengths and sometimes heights to ensure the power is always flowing, which is why you can count on Grainger for professional-grade products and next-day delivery, so you have everything you need to get the job done. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Okay, so like, have you heard of this app? It's called Xiaohongshu.
Oh, yeah.
But it's also like going by Red. Now, it's like all over the place, and I'm trying to figure out what it even is.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's like one of those things where you open your phone and suddenly, bam, you're seeing like Rednote, TikTok Refugee, Lemonade all at the same time. And you're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So we're doing a deep dive today to unpack all this.
Okay.
We've got like all these trending search terms, app names, and basically what we're trying to do is like follow this digital trail.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, to figure out like what's actually happening in social media right now.
Yeah, it's really wild how these like random, almost like what seem like random terms, they actually can paint a clear picture of what's going on. So like you take Rednote, right?
Yeah.
Maybe some people are just straight up like misspelling it.
Right.
But then you see stuff like Rednote app, and it's like, okay, people are legitimately curious about this.
They're trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you add TikTok banned and TikTok refugee into the mix. And
It gets a lot more interesting.
it's like this whole other layer to the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah, people are...
Like a whole mass exodus.
Yeah, they need somewhere else to go, right?
Yeah. And there are the discussions, around potential TikTok bans
Right.
and data privacy concerns. It's definitely pushing people to look for alternatives. And that's where Xiaohongshu comes in.
Okay.
It's, often just called Red. It's huge in China.
That's what I've heard.
Over 200 million active users.
Wow.
Mostly millennials and Gen Z. It's like a blend of Instagram and Pinterest, but very heavily focused on product reviews and e-commerce.
Okay. I see. So now it's all coming together. Rednote, Changshu, it's all the same thing.
Right.
But what makes this so popular, I mean, especially in a place like China, they already have a ton of social media options.
It's a great question. One key thing, I think, is the very curated content. Xiaohongshu has been really good at cracking down on inauthentic reviews and spam.
Yeah.
So it's like a place where users feel like they're getting real recommendations.
From people they trust.
From people they trust. Yeah, exactly. And it's super visual, very aspirational,
Yeah.
which obviously appeals to the younger demographics.
Totally. Okay. So we've got this massive platform already happening in China.
Yeah.
And now it's making its way over here.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually even saw Daily Mail
Yeah.
in our search terms.
Yeah.
So is that a sign that Western media is starting to pay attention?
I think it definitely could be.
Okay.
And as it grows in popularity, we see other platforms popping up too,
Oh,
like
so-
Lemonade, which is kind of vying for that
The
same
refugees?
refugee crowd. Exactly. Lemonade is actually owned by the same company as TikTok, which is interesting, but it leans much more towards that lifestyle and aesthetic content,
Oh, interesting.
almost like a very curated visual blog.
Yeah. I get the data privacy thing, but I don't know if I would call myself a TikTok refugee just yet. What would it take for you to switch?
For me, honestly, it comes down to content and community.
Yeah.
If I find a platform that has a really thriving community that shares my interests and values and the content feels authentic and engaging, that's what would really get me to make the switch.
So, I mean, what's the takeaway here? Are we actually seeing a big shift in social media right now?
I think it might be too early to say for sure, but this whole rise of Xiaohongshu and the emergence of these other platforms like Lemonade, it tells me that users want something different. They want authentic content.
Yeah.
They want real connections, and they want a sense of community.
That's a good point. So, yeah, I mean, keep exploring. This whole digital world is constantly changing, but think about what's important to you. What do you actually want to see on these platforms? What kind of communities you want to be a part of?
Yeah.
Because your choices really do shape the future of all this. So stay curious, explore, and remember, it's your digital journey. Make it meaningful.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks for having me.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.